Good afternoon to everyone. First of all, I'd like to thank all of the Jackson State University Tiger supporters, fan base, alumni that traveled to Grambling this past weekend to support the Tigers. Their support was very, very important to us and basically energized us, and it was deeply felt by our players, the support with the band and everyone in the Tiger Caravan. And I'd like to say my statements last week was not aimed directly at anyone or any particular group. It is basically my frustration for being 0-3. And sometimes you might say something that comes out that may be offensive, but we're 0-3. And you can talk about all the different streaks to the different teams that we have lost to. But basically, I'm very frustrated because I love winning and I hate losing. When I was a little boy and we played marbles, and it were my marbles, and if I lost, I grabbed my marbles and I took them home. And they said, "Where are you going with the marbles?" I said, "I'm going home because I'm not going to let you beat me with my own marbles." And if it was playing football in my yard, I would take my ball in the house. They said, "Where are you going?" I said, "You're not going to beat me with my ball." And if we did decide to keep playing, we'd just play all night till I wear you out, and then I win, and then you go home. So I'm a sore loser, and that's why I am what I am, and that's why I've been coaching 32 years, is I know how to survive in the tough coaching circles. Talking about the game itself, our team was ready to play. It's a hard-fought game. We knew it was going to be tough going to Grambling, one of the better college environments in football. It was a big-time environment. Our fans, their fans, the two bands got to blowing early in pregame warm-ups, and it set the tone for a great, great night. We fell behind early. We self-inflicted ourselves with two major critical errors right off the bat. Terrell Kennedy slips down on the opening kickoff. Not anybody's fault, he just slipped. And things happen with young players. We have young players that doesn't have a lot of experience. Terrell is a sophomore that didn't play a whole lot last year, and we're expecting a lot on him. We put a lot of pressure on Terrell to be one of our most productive guys. And, we think we got something going, so he falls down on the opening kickoff. We get the ball on the 3-yard line, and our young center, who's starting in that environment for the first time, he snaps the ball over the quarterback head for safety. And now we're down 2-0. We kick off. They get great field position about the 45, and they've got the best quarterback in the league, maybe in the nation in HBCU football, and the best running back in the conference right now. And we give them a short field, and they drive the ball down and score. So we're 9-0 before our bus driver parks the bus. And but we showed a lot of resilience. We showed a lot of fight. We showed a lot of courage by coming back and taking a 14-9 lead. And then we have a short punt, give them a short field again, and we don't fit up the run properly, and we give them a 51-yard run. And then also we give them a field goal, and it's 22 to 14. We come back, we fight, we get it back to 21-22. It stays that way till about halfway in the middle of the fourth quarter. And then we pin them deep. They've got to go 94 yards on a drive, and we'll allow them to go 94 yards on a drive. They hit another long pass, and now we're down 29, and then we try a trick play at the end. We fumble the ball in the end zone, but our kids never quit. With 3 minutes left, we have a team meeting on the sideline, and we said we're not going to quit. We can score twice. We can still win this game. We kept hope alive all the way to we could throw a Hail Mary, catch it, get it back, onside kick, get it back, throw a Hail Mary, and we can still win the game. And that was our attitude. Our kids never quit. They never quit. For one moment, they didn't quit. For 2 weeks in a row against nationally ranked opponents, we played for 60 minutes with our hearts, from the top of our head to the bottom of our feet. A lot of Grambling's success was self-inflicted, and our margin of error is very, very, very small for the young quarterback with a young team, and they have a good quarterback and a good team and a veteran team. So hats off to Coach Fobbs and his staff for a great job. Losing sucks. It stinks. I hate losing. But the beautiful thing about it is a positive attitude, a positive outlook. Talking about being positive, talk about thinking positive, talk about creating a positive atmosphere. I just looked at the conference standings, and if I'm not incorrect, everyone in the conference is 1-2 or 0-3, with the exception of Grambling, and they're 2-1, and everybody's 0-0 in the conference. So from the positive side of things, I told our team that the first 3 games doesn't, at this point, all that matters for the rest of our season is what we do from this game forward. And that's the positive that we took in the locker room after the game. That's the positive that we had in practice last night. That's what we have to build on. That's all our concern is about, is putting everything together, playing as hard as we can play, and let's try to get to Houston for the rest of this season.
Questions?
Do you think that game helps you? I mean, you get a chance to play the defending conference champs in a game that doesn't count in the standings. I mean, do you feel like your guys have a better opportunity now to know what it's going to take to win this way?
No question. I think our early conference schedule, our early non-conference schedule, helps us tremendously. I mean, you play 3 ranked teams 3 weeks in a row, all on the road with young players, with an inexperienced quarterback, and you know what? You come within 3 minutes possibly of beating Grambling, and then you come within 1 second of beating Tennessee State. And so I think that we have gotten better as a football team over the last year. Now, we have to make that experience count for us. And excited about playing at home this week. You've got your home fans, your fan base. You've got the students on campus hadn't seen us play. You got the Sonic Boom marching in, playing Get Ready, and that makes chill bumps go all over you. Some of our players, you got to think of this, have never played in Memorial Stadium before in their life. So, being at home gives us a comfort zone, and being on the road should give us some confidence that we played well on the road. Let's play well at home.
Now, after 3 games in with Brent at quarterback, especially after I thought he used his legs and did a good job against Grambling, how comfortable or convinced are you now that he's your guy entering conference play?
Well, our team has confidence in him. He has confidence in himself. And you got to remember, he's still a young quarterback. He's still a sophomore on the field. He only played 3 games last year. He won 2, And so he still makes mistakes, under pressure situations. But he's only going to get better and better and better as time goes on.
Coach, do you see the offense now moving along? Each game, it seems like they're improving.
Yeah, and here's the thing. The thing that's immeasurable for me is against TCU, our problem was red zone scoring. We drove the ball down, I guess, inside the 4, and we went backwards. And then Tennessee State, I think we had the ball inside the 4 a few times, and we weren't able to score. Well, this week in the red zone, we scored 3 times. We were 3 for 3 in the red zone. And, that's what we did. We fixed that problem this week. Now, that problem has to remain fixed. And our problem against Grambling was we gave up more yardage than we've given up all year, with the exception of TCU, which makes it tough to beat a good team like Grambling. But offensively, we scored more points than we scored all year. So if we limit the yards on defense, score on offense, we got to make us of a good team.
Tell me about Arkansas Pine Bluff. You watched them on film?
Yes.
Yeah. Tell me, what is it about them that makes them formidable?
Well, Coach Coleman does a great job. Coach Coleman is a really good football coach, a great football man, and was a great player in the NFL for years. I have a great deal of respect for him and his coaching staff. They play hard. You know, they'll be well coached. They'll line up the right way. You know, they don't run a whole lot of elaborate schemes. They got a veteran quarterback that's coming back that gave us trouble last year. He can run and he can throw. I mean, he's an athletic quarterback that you'll face in this league. They've got a very good tailback. They're a huge offensive line and defensive line. And they'll come in here hungry. They're just like us. You know, they were 1-2. They beat Morehouse, and they'll come in here mad with a chip on their shoulder, and they want to win their first conference game too.
Any other questions? Thank you, guys.
All right, thank you.